up, everyone? My name is Ryan Kabashian, and this is my application video in hopes of being a part of the 2025 PT Autosport Shootout and PT Autosport family. I'm super excited to be applying again, as this is my second time attempting to be part of the PT Autosport Shootout. I remember when I first found out about the shootout last year, and I made my first attempt for it, and I was super beyond excited to know for people, young racers like me, who just don't have the money right now. I'm in college, so all my money is having to be able to go to that. But to know that there was another opportunity to be able to go pro and follow my dreams becoming a competitive racer, I was super beyond excited, and knowing that there is hope for people like me and that I can be able to do what seems impossible and just do what I love most in the world, and that is going fast on four wheels racing. And just, I want to thank you guys again for giving people like me this opportunity, and I can't wait to get started again. And who am I to keep you guys waiting? Let's get started. So why should you choose me as a finalist for the PT Autosport Aspiring Driver Shootout this year? I've been wanting to become a professional race car driver ever since I saw my first NASCAR race at 8 years old. It took a few years, but I finally got my parents to let me race go-karts 4 years ago when I started my first rental league at NJMP. After making connections, I moved up to competition karting the next year. Since then, I've been on my own when it comes to racing, and I often find myself without help from my parents or a big outside support. Additionally, due to being in college, I'm competing on a lower budget, usually being behind the equipment of my competitors and facing many challenging conditions. But that never stops me, as I always welcome and embrace a good challenge. I've grown tremendously on track, going from a rookie who was an obstacle to a very clean and respectful racer who's leading laps and contending for podium results. I've also greatly continued to learn and improve my racecraft. I've taken every opportunity to race and get better. I provide good teamwork and exceptional fitness and athleticism from the many sports in my life, including wrestling, from my youth all the way to high school as a varsity wrestler, and I continue to work out at the gym multiple times a week. I have great problem-solving skills, always trying to find a solution. I also have incredible social media attention from the likes of TikTok, where I have 17,600 followers, and YouTube, where I have 1,200 subscribers. I have a competitive spirit and a determination to succeed and push through any boundaries, even when they seem impossible. I also love to help out in any way I can, and I'll take any advice to better myself and the people around me. Ever since I've started racing karts, I've improved every single year, and I am confident that I can continue to do so in the future. In a good kart or car, I know I can produce the results expected of me. Should I happen to win the shootout, what are my realistic short-term and long-term expectations for my career? Much like last year, my realistic short-term expectations are to be able to learn and grow in any race car and any racing series that comes my way. I plan to continue racing as much as I can. I also expect to get better with every practice session in every race, which I continue to do while in karting. I also expect to graduate from Rutgers University in the field of mechanical engineering, which I plan to apply into my racing career when it comes to learning the car. My long-term expectations are for me to race in anything I can, no matter the type of car or series. I hope to race for as long as I can and go as far up as I can. I'm open to any form of racing in the future, and I hope PT Autosport can be a big part of that. By hopefully being able to qualify into the shootout, even if I don't win, I'll be gaining valuable seat time to help me become a better race car driver. I never had the funds to be able to race all the time, often working and doing anything I can just to be able to get on the track, but I hope with PT Autosport, my dreams will become a reality. The karting races that I end up not being able to do because I don't have the money, I end up working at the track those weekends to not only get the money to be able to race the next weekend, but also just so I'm able to be at the track around what I love most. The feeling of going fast, pushing the limits, doing what many people would call impossible and super heroic is the hope that I have at the end of a bad week, and it will never fail to put a smile on my face. Racing has been my passion for years, and there's no sign of it going away. It is what I love most, and I'll do anything to be able to go fast. Thank you once again for your consideration, and I'm looking forward to year 2, and I hope to see you all at the racetrack soon.